Hey everyone, Daniel here from Twin Bytes with another quick tutorial for you. This time with Microsoft Internet Explorer and the fact that it's expiring March 15th, 2021. And in case you don't realize what that means, expiring, it means that it's not going to be supported any longer. No one will be able to help you properly if there's any issues with it, and there's no more security patches for it, so it becomes a security vulnerability in your computer. So it needs to be replaced, and Microsoft already has Edge in Windows 10, which is the replacement for Internet Explorer, assuming that everyone is now switched over away from Windows 7. And you can easily import everything, and I'm going to show you how to do all that in this video. Okay, so although there are other alternatives to Internet Explorer and Edge, such as Google Chrome and Firefox, which I've used all of these, and they can all work very well as long as they're up to date and supported. They are secure, stable, and can work well. It really just boils down to your personal preference. So you can switch from Internet Explorer to any one of those browsers or any others that there are far too many on the market to list. You can import your favorites, change your home page, and change your search settings, which I'm going to show you how to do all that here. So this is in Internet Explorer right now, and I've got a couple of bookmarks in here that I'm going to want to import, and it's got a home page here. Something you might notice is when you open Internet Explorer that it automatically launches the Edge browser. Even if you get into Internet Explorer, there are certain websites which I tried. If I went to, even though I have this in my bookmarks, I'll just type it in, and I can call up the Toronto Sun, no problem. But something very interesting is if I go to YouTube, you see what happens now is it opens up Edge and takes me to YouTube. If I go back to look at the Internet Explorer, it tells me we recommend viewing this website in Edge. So they are pushing you to switch over to Edge. They're automatically launching it on you, and having things like this happen where you can't even go to certain websites anymore. It'll force you to go over to Edge. And of course, when you go to Edge, by default, you don't have your bookmarks that are that you had in Internet Explorer. So you really do need to import everything. So let's have a look at doing that. I'm going to close out of Internet Explorer, and we're going to take on Edge as our new browser. First thing you might want to do is import your favorites. So over on the top right, there's the three dots. You can go down to favorites, and it brings up your favorites here with the favorites bar. And this is actually already imported, it looks like, and I've cleared this out before. But if it didn't have your favorites listed in here, and we can't see the favorites bar, we have these two different things that we want to do. So the three dots again up here, there's import favorites, and this will work the same if it's one of the other browsers. You can say you're going to import your favorites from, and here's Microsoft Internet Explorer. And you can include not only the bookmarks, but saved passwords, search engines, and all that stuff. So we can go to import and say we're done. And if we close out of here and here, so we want to go into the menu here under favorites, and the three dots again. Here there's show favorites bar. And then you have the options of only showing the favorites bar on new tabs, or never show the favorites bar, or always show it, which now it's showing it to me. So I can hit done, and it's always going to show it. It doesn't matter what page I am on. Now it's also telling me a notice up here to always browse with Microsoft Edge to make sure your favorite sites work. And you can update your settings here. this says here that it's going to automatically move all your favorite passwords and everything, and they didn't have that earlier, so this makes it a little bit more convenient to move your favorites and passwords and all that stuff. And it also is going to start assuming to every time you click on Internet Explorer that it's going to automatically open Edge. Well, it's already doing that, so they're already forcing this on you. So we'll go ahead and hit switch, even though it's already done basically, and it gives you a little welcome menu with some information that you might want to read about. What if you want to change the home page? There's a home button here, so you can see what the home page is, and it should be what you had previously, but if it isn't, or you want to change it, you can again go up to the three dots and go down to settings. You want to go over on the left side to appearance, and there's the show home button and where it's going to take you to. So we can change this. Whatever you want to be your home page, you can save that. And let's go out of here and hit the home button, and we can see that we now have Google as our home page. So let's just close the browser and open it again to make sure that it stays. Now what happened is when we open the browser, it's not showing our home page that we set. If we hit the home button, it takes us to Google, but that's not the start page. So that's a different setting. Again, if we have to go into the settings, it's important to understand the difference between having a home button and the startup. It remembers either on startup showing the new tab window, continue where you left off, or a specific set of pages, and it could be one page or a set of pages. So it's up to you. You might not want the new page. Maybe you want to just continue where you left off and it'll always bring you back to where you were. But I like to have a specific page. So let's say we want the Toronto Sun as our home page. So I'm going to close all out of here and we'll start the browser again and see what happens. So now when we first start up the web browser, we're being taken to our new preferred home page. But if we hit the home button, you think it takes you to your home page, but it's taking us to a different page. So you can have them both go to the same page if you want, or different ones. It's up to you, and it's all configurable in the settings menu here between the appearance for the home page and the on startup for opening specific pages. Now, how about searching? If you click into the top menu bar and you type in a search, it can be used as search. So you don't have to go to Google first or Bing or anything and then search in there. You can just click up in here and type in what you're searching for. A lot of people don't even know that you can do that. But the thing is, when you click in there to type, what search engine is it using? And you can see here it's using Bing. And up here it says Bing.com. That is the search engine that it's using by default. I don't want to use Bing, so I'm going to want to change that. So we'll go again into our menu under settings. Under the privacy and search, if we scroll down, there's the address bar and search. Manage the search suggestions and the search engine that's used. So if we click into there, then you can see the search engine used in the address bar is Bing. Recommended. Well, that's only recommended by Microsoft. I recommend Google and I use Google. So search engines on new tabs use the search box or address bar. We can use the address bar, and then managing the search engines, you can see all the different ones that are in here. We got google.com as the default. Now maybe you want to get rid of these others, so when you click on the three dots beside them, you can make one of them a default, edit them, or remove them. So you can get rid of everything else that you do not want, and we'll just take out all of this stuff. And that's the main basics that you would need, at least anyway, is bringing over your favorites, adding the, or showing the favorites bar so that you can see your bookmarks up here rather than just going into the favorites list and viewing them all there. Changing your home page, what shows up when you start the browser, and the home button where it goes to, and your search engine if you're typing in the address bar. Other than that, there's all kinds of other features and things that you can change, but those are the basics that you're probably going to want to do first thing when switching away from Internet Explorer. So that's it for this quick tutorial. I hope you did find it helpful, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye for now.